Hey, what's up, guys? You're watching Hardcore Crypto, and my name is Gray to the B to the T to the C to the Moon. And in this video, I'm bringing you another Binance chain-based project, which could potentially be a gem, and you guys should hear what it's all about, and then you can look into it. Today, we are reviewing ETNA, and I have to say, before we even get started, this should not be considered financial advice at all. This video is a sponsored video by ETNA, and simply because it's a sponsored video does not really make this bad at all. You know, they're trying to get some marketing out for more people like you to hear about their project, and if you guys see that there's any value, a lot of more people will jump on it. Absolutely. So I just thought I should be honest about that, and so that you guys know what's going on. So please, none of my videos should never be considered financial advice, but obviously I filter the videos that I choose, or the projects that I choose to review. I only look at projects that really look like they have potential. So what is ETNA? First of all, let's go to CoinGecko and find it before we look at the what is what. ETNA. Okay, let's look at the price and what's going on there. Price wise, this is 63 cents right now, 7.4% in the last 24 hours, which is awesome. Currently on the Binance Smart Chain with a maximum supply of 100 million tokens. So what is this? This is all things DeFi with features including lending, borrowing, and a hybrid liquidity protocol. Hybrid gaming NFT ecosystem enables the seamless integration of conventional games on the blockchain. Right, so these guys are doing DeFi and gaming at the same time on the blockchain, which is really pretty new if you think about it. So on the DeFi side, they say our DeFi product is a combination of the two largest DeFi type applications, DBank, the first lending borrowing network to support the use of NFTs as collateral, and also grants interest-free loans to ETNA holders, meaning that if you have NFTs right now, on the Binance chain, you can actually now start using your NFTs as collateral to get to borrow on their platform, where they call it DBank, which I think is awesome. I haven't heard of this kind of concept anywhere else. The first hybrid liquidity protocol with broker buyer type BBT trading feature on the NFT factory, all-in-one marketplace and factory for game assets and NFTs, and ETNA powered value locked NFT marketplace, instant trading of game assets, NFTs with all assets value pegged on a price demand curves, bringing digital art creators and collectors together, which is awesome, especially needed in the NFT space right now. And on the gaming side, hybrid gaming ecosystem for all enables the seamless integration of conventional games to the blockchain. And they have conventional game assets digitalization mechanism, and the tournament. Live global gaming events, players around the globe compete virtually, and more. So you can already tell, because of the rise of NFTs, that gaming will really become, gaming on the blockchain will become really a large part of the internet, because each and every piece of game assets or in-game assets will now be used as a real object of value in the real world almost. So this is a project that is forward-thinking and looking at things like that. So you can read into their take if you want to look into it. And this is also the team. The website is ETNA Network. But I did gather some notes here on some of the important things that I think are important to mention. So for ETNA, they have 6 major use cases as follows. A preferred asset on the lending borrowing platform, the only asset that grants users loans at 0 interest. Meaning that now, remember, if you're getting a loan on DeFi, you usually get a high interest rate. Lending, you get less, but when you're borrowing, you actually pay more. But these guys are doing this at 0 interest, which is awesome. Leveraging feature medium, users can only reduce interest rates on active loans by leveraging the ETNA token. Without ETNA, it is impossible to leverage. You can also leverage right on chain. Preferred medium of trading on all in-game assets, NFTs, factory marketplace, with some of these things that I've already mentioned before. And a vital piece in our NFT whitelisting mechanism, right? They have and so much more of features that they have that you cannot find in any other protocol. So what are the tokenomics of these tokens, of this token really? It's all in the white paper. You can read it if you want, but 40% for staking, 30% goes to the broker buyer marketplace, which is the BBT. Think of PancakeSwap, a liquidity protocol, but augmented with broker buyer trading. And brokers have access to on-chain, and inexperienced traders can trade any supported asset off-chain straight from fiat and without having to create, say, a MetaMask wallet. So there will be an easy integration for that without having to do the MetaMask stuff. So since brokers have a bond, sort of an insurance, they are able to fill orders from buyers automatically or custom order filling config. So you can see now DeFi is starting to get a little more advanced with projects like this, where they can run almost like derivatives on chain directly, right? You can set trades. I'm sure you can do some API integrations with things like this very easily, right? Because the law side of DeFi has been that, well, some of the products that, or some of the features that are available on the centralized exchanges are not available in the DeFi space. So with the ETNA, it seems like you can do a lot more. So this is another very important section. The maximum total supply is 100 million tokens, but circulating supply is around 11.2 million. The exact number will be updated on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. In years, it will take 1 year plus to get to 20 million. So for all the 100 million to be in circulation, it will theoretically take about 9 years. This will never happen though. Their model is such that a percentage of profit will be used for buybacks, and such buybacks will either be recycled into staking rewards or burned. A more detailed forecast will be released, but by estimate, it will be about 10 years to reach max supply, theoretically. But really, that would never happen, as we will continuously have buybacks that will be recycled in staking the BBT pools. Okay, so that is really the fundamental key areas in terms of, of the tokenomics, for those of you who like to pay attention to that, like myself. The burning is a good model. And what is the difference between ETNA and Venus? It seems like a lot of people are comparing Venus to ETNA. So maybe ETNA could be the Venus killer. This is Venus, for those of you guys who don't know, one of the most successful projects on the Binance chain. And getting back to the dog, for starters, unlike Venus, what is actually the difference to begin with? For starters, unlike Venus, ETNA is not a fork. They built this from the ground up. But with regards to features, there are some features that are available on ETNA and not supported on Venus. Like ETNA will support NFTs as collateral. Venus does not. ETNA will enable interest-free loans for ETNA holders. Venus has no such a thing. ETNA incorporates a leverage feature, which means you can leverage trade on this protocol for interest reduction or cancellation. No such feature on Venus. ETNA will have a mobile app, at least for now. Venus does not. ETNA will have a flat layer integrated enabled direct spending or buying of crypto. Venus does not. ETNA is building the first hybrid DEX, which is augmented by BBT trading feature. Or Venus have no clue on what that. Venus does not have no clue on what this is. And the big one, ETNA will be fully licensed as a digital bank. I don't think Venus has such plans. And these are just some of the features that are strictly DeFi. The other product is gaming, or their updated site and white paper will cover everything in detail. Okay, so that is some of the most important key elements of the protocol. What's more interesting is that the D-Bank is actually launching, I think, today. So if you go to their website, ETNA Network, you go to apps and D-Bank, you'll be able to go on here And let's see if it actually, yeah. So the future, it's finally here. DBank is now live. To get early access, send wallet address to DBank at to this email address here. So you can see, I mean, they're not saying that you should deposit money or anything. They're just saying to get whitelisted, perhaps you can send an email to this email address you're looking at. So if you're watching this video and you watch to the end, you could be one of the first people that got whitelisted earlier, because there's only a few hours to go. So that's really it for me. But on the other side, guys, this project is really interesting. It's not one of these shitcoin projects on the network, which is just, you know, looking to rag pull or just making meme coin. It's an actual serious project that deserve some attention and some of your research. And I thought I should actually do a review about this. So you guys, let me know in the comments what you think about it. This is the team right here, and you guys can you know, do your own research about them as well. Read up on it and let me know in the comments what you think. Should I decide to go all in on this, I'll also let you guys know. But I definitely want to hear from you, and I'll make sure each and every day I'm bringing you new review videos, especially for investors out there who are always asking what is the best next coin to invest that is really undervalued at the moment, right? So you can see that in some of these projects you could find something really cool. So from my side, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the other side.